Willie D Live.
What's up, family? We got one of the greatest songwriters and music producers of all time at a Grammy party stepping out of Dan Tanner's to be interviewed by a couple of rookie reporters. The disrespect was as legendary as the man himself. So what happened? Babyface in the middle of an interview. They're asking him about women in music and this fusion of pop and rock and all of this stuff in R&B. And they seem to be really, really concerned. Like they were really passionate about it until they saw a bigger fish in their mind. Man, this falls in the category of things I never thought I'd report on. The woman, one of the chicks, sees Chapel Roan. Chapel. And just totally disrespected Babyface mid-interview. Took the mic. Well, at Babyface's request, because Babyface said, oh, y'all want to do that? That's what y'all want to do? Okay. And they just grabbed the mic. Oh, sorry, Babyface. And Babyface walked off. First of all, Babyface, class act. I ain't got no problem with that. But those uncivilized mutt reporters who raised them, you do not do that. Really to anybody, but especially somebody like Babyface. And when I say he's one of the greatest songwriters and producers of all time, it's not debatable. Babyface is responsible for so many hit songs. Not to talk about classic songs that didn't become hits, but they were nevertheless great songs. If not for Babyface, there is no Chapel Roan. Understand that, rookies. They really should quiz these youngsters before they give them a mic and allow them to host after parties and award shows and things like that, where the legends are going to show up, where the people who have put the work in, their predecessors, the ones who came before them, have put the work. They really need to quiz them first. They need to, put their little stupid asses to some kind of boot camp, some type of music boot camp. You know, this reminds me of the award show that Rick James was at, and the woman didn't know who he was. And Rick said, yeah, for the girl out in the back, I'm Rick James, Remember that? Yeah, it's no reason somebody should be in the position of announcing anything or hosting anything that has to do with an award show where legends are showing up. Maybe they've been out of the spotlight for a while or whatever, but that is no excuse. Let me tell you something, fam. Youth is no excuse for ignorance, because not all youngsters would have overlooked Babyface. A lot of youngsters recognize Babyface and they know who he is. They know their music history, and they're not hosting after parties. They're not reporting on what's going on at the after party or at the Grammys and all this type of stuff. They're not in a professional role where they are being held accountable for knowing these type of things. They just know because they respect the art. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a little bit more context here, So I was at the premiere for JFK way back in I think it was 92. starring Kevin Costner, right? So I jump out, and I think it was Extra, Inside Edition, one of them. The girl is at the red carpet, and she's interviewing celebrities as they walk up. And the way they run the production of these type of shows is very sophisticated. Before you pull up, they stop the car in front of you. They get the name of the celebrity that's inside of the car. They relay that name to a person who then relays that name to the host. Now, when they walk up, the host is, oh, we have such. They may not even know who the person is, but they at least got the information. They got the name right. They at least got the name right. So I pull up, get out of my limo, walk the carpet, then, you take your pictures, and then you do your interview. So I'm standing there, the chick interviewing me, while she's interviewing me. She's looking, while I'm talking, she's looking over at the other limos pulling up to see who's getting out. Remember, she got her earpiece on. So she's listening also. She's talking to me, trying to listen to me, but she's also listening to whoever, the next person who's coming up, right? She's getting the information, right? So she asked me a question, and I noticed that she really not paying attention. Like, it was some generic question like, what do you think about all of this? Have you ever been to a Kevin Costner movie before and all that type, premiere before, all this type of stuff? What do you think of Kevin Costner? So I'm like, just answering the questions routine. When I realized that she don't really give a damn about what I'm saying, I was like, hey, I'm just happy to be here. And I walked off. I was very turned off about the entire situation because I know she didn't know who the hell I was. If she knew my name, but she didn't have any information. You see, a lot of times they might know your name because they're in the business. They know your name, but they don't know your story. And that's a big problem when going to these type of events. That said, there is absolutely no excuse for anybody in music. It don't even matter what genre you in, to not know Babyface and to not give him his respect. Babyface, man, I wish I had some flowers right now. Man, here, man, take your flowers, bro. You earned that. That's earned, not given. Yeah, that ran me hot, fam. That ran me hot. And I don't know if I would have been as graceful as Babyface was when that person pulled up. I don't really know. Just cutting me off in the middle of the interview, that's different. I can see trying to rush the interview, like trying to get it over with real quick when you see somebody, but just stop me in the middle of my interview to call somebody. Sorry, Willie D. Hey, come on over here. Come on, Drake. Now, man, I'm probably gonna make the news. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.